hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified of when we upload new video content, which is always going to be on a regular basis. You'll be one of the first to view, first to like, first to comment, first to share, and all that good stuff there. Alright, so what Brexit means for black people in Britain is simply this. Exit out of Britain. There is a reason why I say this, right? Right, look. At the end of the day, there was a Windrush era, a few Windrush eras where they brought black people over, especially from the Caribbean, to actually help, rebuild Britain after, the war in Germany or whatever, the war with Germany and Russia. Well, was Russia involved? I can't remember if Russia was involved, or the USSR, but Germany was definitely against Germany. And don't get it twisted, there weren't no world war. The only reason why it may seem like it was a world war just because of Britain having these colonies. You get it? So they use black people already because they're part of the colony anyway. So they have to help us. That's what their thing. Do you see how it is? And then they want to throw it back in our faces. We helped build up your country, then you want us out. You want to continue to be racist towards us. You want to, like, it don't make sense. Like, it's only now in regards to the entertainment scene where black people are starting to thrive. Don't get it twisted. There was So Solid. Yes, there was prior to that there was the London Posse. They had their moments, but even within the So Solid Crew era, like, if you know the story, they tried to shut them down. So the whole point I'm trying to make is, till this day, they try to do racist things and do things in a subtle way, sometimes in an overt way. Like, it's mad. So this is why I don't get why some of you black people want to celebrate Brexit, because it's not to benefit you in a way other than just exiting out of Britain and helping build up your ancestral home. And don't get it twisted. Yes, some African and Caribbean countries are still under colonial rule, but we have the power to actually overturn that rule and get it back to the way it's supposed to be. You understand that? Because nature always has a way of restoring herself. All right, so let me give you an example of something here, because Wiley once said this, yeah. And this is in a song called What Do You Call It? And if you know about Wiley's the godfather of grime, yeah? So he helped build a scene. I want you to understand something, and I want you to understand something clear. He helped build a scene. He helped people, look, the way Stormzy is thriving, yeah, it's because of Wiley, the groundwork he put in, and even So Solid. But yeah, anyway, and then J Hus getting number one. No, number one album with no what was it? In fact, I'm gonna do a review on that, so you can look out for that. In fact, there is a review on that already. But yeah, so number one with no videos, none. Number one. Do you know how rare? Like, you have to understand how rare that is. You would think that's a normal thing, but it's not normal. It's not normal. And I'm not just talking about him being number one because of no singles or no videos. I'm talking about in the sense of the fact that he's talking about what he's talking about in his music, but also, if you deep it, how many albums have there been if black British artists go in to number one? How many albums are there? There's not that many. So it's rare. And you want to celebrate. Anyway, let me get back into this thing, because I can go off into a tangent. So Wiley says this, yeah. He says goodbye to. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from here. So, ready to say my goodbyes. Goodbye to the man who don't like me. Goodbye to the woman who don't like me. Goodbye to the fingers pointing at me. Goodbye to the promoters that hate me. Goodbye to the people that hassling me. I'm turning over a new leaf. Get sharp like a knife in the sheath. Stay sharp like a knife cutting beef. Cut the strings, there's no grief. If you don't cut the strings, there's no beef. See, I get the impression I'm not wanted. So I'm leaving your scene. That's what you wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm on my way now. Wish me luck. I'm doing my thing now. To the fans that like, so to the fans, let's go. Hang on, give me a second. I need to read this properly because man wears glasses. Don't get it twisted. I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Alright, to the fans, let's go. Everyone who likes this, let's go this. Alright, everyone who likes that, go that way. Go that way. Everyone who likes this, come this way. Come this way. But yeah. So the whole point I'm trying to make is, in regards to that quote there, or verse, or part of that verse, is, and part of the bridge, is the point that you go where you're wanted. If you're getting the impression you're not wanted by someone, obviously he's talking about an actual scene, like a music scene. And I believe it was Garage he was talking about. So he created Esky Beat, or Esky Sound. I think it was called Esky Beat back in them days. And now it's called Grime. So you have to put everything into context, yeah? Oh, sorry, I just got a phone call coming through and I let them know that I'm got something to do, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me just continue because I don't want to re-record this. So basically, where was I? Alright, so the point is, you have to go where you're wanted. Yeah? If you're not wanted somewhere, alright, cool. You know what? Cool. Let me go where I'm wanted. Let me go where I'm needed. And if I go there and I'm still not wanted, because here's the other excuse that some people like to make. Yeah, they like to make, oh, if I go back home, they're gonna, if I go back to this country that I've never been to, blah, 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 they're gonna say I'm a foreigner, I'm gonna feel unwanted, blah, blah, blah. They come up with so much BS. And I say it's BS because at the end of the day, you know, when you're a kid and you go to school or go to nursery, wherever, and you don't want to go, you don't really want to go for two reasons. One, you're comfortable where you are. And two, it's, you know, you're like, at the end of the day, you're in a position where you're feeling uncomfortable and you don't want to feel uncomfortable. But after a while, because it's like you don't know anybody there, right? Or you may feel like you don't know anybody there. It depends on a few things. And so you go, after a while, guess what happens? You end up meeting friends. Some of them are still your friends now. Like 10 years later, 20 years later, some of them are no longer your friends. Maybe just, you know, circumstances, all that stuff's there. And some were your friends, were still your friends for years and years and years. And then, you know, problems occur. They probably snaked you or whatever the case is. So the point is, you're still going to make new friends. Do you understand? So it's okay. By nature, this is how we do. We migrate to different places. That's how we are as human beings. Not as just black people, white people, Asian people. By nature, as human beings, we migrate. We travel. This is what we do. This is what we do. But anyway, so if you didn't get the whole point of this video, it's Brexit means for black people, exit. Let's build up our countries. Yes, like I said, some of them are still under colonial rule, but we have the power to overpower that colonial rule because at the end of the day, we are the originators. You understand? We genuinely had the power. That's why they're so scared of us. They're so scared of us. They're scared that we're going to put them into slavery and we're going to mistreat them. But we ain't like that. We're soft. I'm going to be real. We're soft. We're soft. But we only soft because of the programming. But once we, update our software, I guarantee you, we ain't gonna be soft anymore. We ain't gonna be soft anymore. But anyway, I was just about to go off into a tangent. I really wanted to keep this video short and simple. I mean, it's still short in a sense, but 10 minutes, cool. So yeah, let me leave that there. So like I said, snap, I nearly forgot. What would help you, because you need to prepare yourself, right? There's no point in me saying, go back there and then blah, blah, blah. You need to prepare yourself. So to prepare yourself, if you're a man, you've got to develop yourself to become a thoroughbred alpha male, yeah? And you've got to know what your true purpose is, what your true personalized mission on earth is, and then you'll be able to do what you need to do, yeah? Because that would help. Same thing with a woman. You've got to develop yourself to become a pure feminine woman, though, and learn what your purpose is. So what I recommend, click the link in the description box below where it says become a member of the Academia Trust. When you do that, you get access to online courses such as career and business. That's where you're going to learn what your true personalized mission is, what your true purpose is. And then prior to that, you get access to online courses such as roles and relationships. That's where you're going to learn how to develop yourself to become a pure feminine woman. And if you're a man watching this, you'll learn how to develop yourself to become a thoroughbred alpha male. And plus, on top of that, you get access to online courses such as African history. And that's where you're going to learn, how to find out what your true ancestral roots are. Yes, I understand there is this particular website, but guess what? One of them, that is the co-founders of that website, is, how can I put this for a better word? They were, listen, just do your research on that company first and foremost. And I think, do your research on this company if you want to as well. The whole point I'm trying to make is, I get this whole point of, you're 63% Nigerian, you're 63% Ugandan, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? When people tell me this, that they're 63% Nigerian, or I went to this website and it tells you that you're this percent Nigerian, I'm like, hang on. There's over 300 tribes in Nigeria. 300 tribes. And Nigeria is a corporation that is actually owned by Britain, but technically Unilever. And at the end of the day, it was created in 1912, or the name of it was created in 1912, or something around that region. So, I look at it and I think, you got this wrong. You've got this wrong. You've just given your DNA to a company, to an organization, and you have no idea what they're going to do with it. Do you know what they do with your DNA? They try to create viruses. Oh, there's a long list of history of them doing that. Kidnapping black people, to do all sorts of experiments. They study you. They do all these things to try and dismantle you, to reprogram you. Like, it's nuts. It don't just happen in America. It happens in Britain too. Don't get it twisted. There's certain things you need to understand. This is why I'm saying we need to get out of Britain. Or you need to get out of Britain. And I'm working on my thing as well to get out of Britain too. Yeah? But anyway, what I recommend that you do, like I said, is click the link in the description box below. Become a member of the Academia Trust so you can get access to those online courses such as African history, so you can learn your true ancestral roots. True ancestral roots, yeah? And learn how to develop yourself to become a thoroughbred alpha male or a pure feminine woman, and know what your true purpose is, your true personalized mission on earth is. So, if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, because you never know the video you suggest might just be next.